Oops. I'm thirsty before I start talking. Hey, happy day 38 of our 90-day Influencer Live Video Challenge. Now, I feel like I need to take a step back, although I'm not going to do it right now. I'm taking you through a process for about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be about an 8-day process, and then we're going to repeat that process again through the 90 days, another 3 times. And I'm doing this on purpose because I'm teaching you the foundation and the framework of a structure and a way of doing something that will build over time your sequence and your story and your foundation for your audience, for what it is that you're trying to create. And since we're already a couple of days into this one, what I'm going to do is we're going to go through the whole process, and then I'll take a day and I'll talk about the process, and then we'll enter the process maybe again for the next step to build the foundation. We're like building our building, right? We've got the foundation that we're building, the bottom, the system, the overall structure. And then we're going to add stories to that building after we get a strong basement and a strong foundation built. But today we're going to talk about, so far we identified who our A players were. We identified what market we want to go after and where they are. And then we identified who they are within this big market of health, wealth, or relationships. And then we ask them, what are your biggest problems? You know, what are your biggest challenges? What are the obstacles that are keeping you from what it is that you want, from your desire? Then yesterday, I already forgot what we talked about. Yesterday we talked about, speaking to their biggest problems. So we asked them what their problems were. Then we identified and we pulled out the one. Now we pulled out the biggest problem that we have a solution for, right? There's no sense bringing up a problem. And I think I mentioned this yesterday, that we can't help them with. That's like the biggest disservice we can do for the audience that we're serving. So a problem that we know we have a solution for, but we're going to present this problem and our solution in a very specific way that will break through all of their barriers. And one of their barriers is what we're going to talk about today. Everybody, whenever they're exposed to anything or whenever a problem that they already know they have is brought up, they have all these objections that come up automatically. Automatically objections come up. If somebody says, oh my gosh, it looks like you've gained weight. Number one, you get offended. Number two, all these things pop into your brain automatically. Those are objections or beliefs or excuses or reasons why something is a certain way or isn't a certain way. And that's going to lead into what we talk about tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you what that is today. But we want to make a brainstormed list of what are all the objections, excuses, beliefs that our A player is having when we bring up that problem that we brought up yesterday. Now, you might already know this. You might already have customers. This might be super simple for you. And it's just a matter of knocking out this in a different format and practicing different ways of presenting it. But if you don't, maybe you have somebody that's got a problem that you can solve, that you can talk to and really get the inside scoop from them, their perspective as they're going through it. What's going on that's preventing them from moving forward or solving that problem? So today we're going to make our video about the objections, the excuses, the beliefs that our A player has. Now, I'm going to recommend that you make it in a way that doesn't offend them, right? Or doesn't call them out and make them feel guilty or bad for having those objections and excuses and beliefs, because the truth is all of us at some time or another use mostly the same objections, excuses, and beliefs. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money, which really means it's not a priority for me. I don't want to do it. I'm scared to do it. It's overwhelming for me. I don't know what to do. All of these objections and excuses and beliefs, as human beings, a lot of them are the same for all of us. So we don't ever want to beat people up because they're believing something. I have a huge personal challenge with the I'm not good enough belief. And every time I think that I've killed it for good once and for all, it rears its ugly head and it will show up in my life in some way that's hitting me in the face saying that I am playing as if I'm not good enough. All of us have those. All human beings, even egotistical, narcissistic A players, meaning a-hole players, have those type of objections, excuses, beliefs that are playing out in their life. So make your live video today speaking to that. And tomorrow we're going to do something a step further with those objections and beliefs and excuses. That's it. Go out, make it an awesome day. I'm excited to see your video, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.